But we'll see.
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed.
So the last thing I did was we looked at this Doncaster station. We also have the beach and railway switch over there, two locations that we have not been to yet. And I think I got like maybe roughly halfway through the case, I want to say. So I'm thinking of maybe finishing up this case and possibly the next case too. But yeah, like here's various clues and such. We don't have anything that's like connected just yet.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
Oh, look at that. That's some heavy vehicle traces.
These traces were made by a carriage. Look.
Sherlock bones. That is correct.
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Germans?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
What exactly does it want me to measure right now?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Nothing interesting here.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
I mean, I'm assuming that the width of the wheels is what it wants me to measure, but maybe that's wrong. Maybe from like one of these to the other?
Nothing interesting here.
Whatever, I'm gonna skip it.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
I wish it showed me what it wanted me to measure in the first place. Nothing to imagine. Curious if there are some finer details in the area. Oh, look at this. Very interesting.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
What? Say that again.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Advertisement? Is that how British people say advertisement?
An advertisement for lake cruises.
What? I never knew that. Advertisement. Fuck, where are my British people when I need them? Wait, Celine, you're German, so you speak like British English when you speak English. Is that how you pronounce it? Would you say advertisement?
An advertisement.
Would you
for
say
lake
advertisement?
cruises.
I'm not happy about this. This game's spooky now.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was
maybe it's just a
probably breached.
Sherlock thing. He wants to sound sophisticated. Oh, hello metal plates. Glass Zarpas. They're like a fusion of Lapras and Zapdos.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Oh, sorry, Las Zarpas. Sounds a bit Spanish to me. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that something, like, got pulled or dragged into here.
An abandoned gypsy caravan.
Oh, don't say that word, Sherlock. You're from the 1800s, so we'll let it slide for now. Oh, for some reason I thought that was like another way to go. So I guess that's all we can do in the heat. Oh, we can search for whatever that means.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Oh, it's gotta be in the newspaper somewhere, right?
My search should be focused upon the name Las
Oh,
Zarpas.
different years. Cesar. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes?
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Early Relay. Oh, that's a Lovecraft reference. Das Cat. Oh, he's a communist.
My search
Nice.
should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Here we go. Las Zarpas. Oh, they're barges. They're levers and heavy goods transportation. It belongs to the Mexican consortium Caraco, cover shipping.
Here it is.
Ah. So maybe whatever was on the train was brought to this beach and then put onto a barge. Yeah, let's see. Oh, right, it's up here. Mexico's reading you on my project. Still think that's part of his motive. Now the quarry zone that we have. So now we can go over to the railway switch and investigate that. Because we have not been there yet. Remember when I was a kid, there was this TV show, it was like Sherlock Holmes in the 25th century or something. And it was like Sherlock Holmes got like frozen, like deep frozen, so like they could revive him.
The switch is rusted,
And then like
but he
Moriarty
still
got
works.
frozen too. And also Watson was like a robot, like implemented with the real Watson, like real Watson's memories.
Mines. This is interesting.
What are we imagining? The train getting diverted.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Yes, indubitably. is out for this area. Watson, he's right here. There he is.
A fake train. Ha! What a clever and devilish trick.
Unfortunately, I have not found the button to kiss Watson
This road
yet.
should go in the same direction as the rail.
Alright, let's go check out the mine. Yeah, we should all fill out a bug report, because obviously they forgot the Kiss Watson button on this. They need to, like, Sherlock and Watson have to, like, mesh their mustaches together.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Yeah, let's do the...
This mine has
Thank
completely
you, Celine.
collapsed, Holmes.
Enjoy your lurking.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's
Oh.
difficult to follow.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Yes. Ah. Strange box.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Hog.
Dynamite.
Oh, we can connect things. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved to the side. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Concealment, I feel like, makes more sense. What happens if we do sabotage? No, I definitely think it was done intentionally. Let's see if we got anything else at...
This is the cabin.
yeah, it's a cabin.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Easy.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Right, and they want to buy it probably because the train is there.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
Or
The man
wanted.
at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Yeah, alright, let's head back there. What a dude. Then maybe he was a victim. And this is a coincidence, so like he redid it to a bunch of people.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Liar.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
The Chile. Smart clothes as opposed to dumb clothes. Strong build. He's a bit of a gay thing. Expensive cigar. He knows martial arts, so that's not good. Wrinkles.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Cigars?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Use the telegraph to discover more about the coal company. Telegraph? Like at the offices? Oh, right. Contact Mycroft. That's what they meant.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, the Chilean Barcazas and the Mexican Caracal. Both want to purchase the coal mine. Soren has settled an initial deal and prepared all the papers, but the Chilean group, aided by influential connection, has managed to snatch a concluding deal from the mine. Interesting. So there's no blood. Or they're angry. Right, no, they're probably angry. Queen Chesterfield. That's here. So there's still more here than I think is what that's trying to tell me. Talk to him again?
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
I don't know why it doesn't just say the Doncaster station, but I think it's saying that there's still something here for me to find. Although, what in the world it could be, I don't know. No, that is Doncaster. Alright, examine this side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and I mean this way? Unless there's like a fine detail or something I'm missing.
This suitcase contains my archives.
No, I mean the other thing said that like there's something at Epsom, so I'm probably gonna look there. Yeah, so that is a possibility, isn't it? So this is the side railway.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Oh, okay, this is part of what it means. This, like, little side area?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But
Alright,
I
so
don't
the other
understand,
station
Holmes.
probably has one.
Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd. Traces. Let's take a closer look.
Like the same one we saw before. Over at the beach, right?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle. This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Mystery is slowly being solved. So perhaps we can talk to him and ask him about, like, the building that got disassembled. I'm assuming.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
My good man. So that sounds like, yeah, the stolen rail. The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mine. Execute. A carefully planned murder. That does sound pretty plausible, but we can still do some more investigating. We can examine the side railway branch leads to the quarry. That's it. I don't get why they can't just say that's like Doncaster. But yeah, I think that's what it means. Like, sort of like there, we had that sort of like side path that we could go down and take a look at. So I'm thinking that's where I'm supposed to go. Like over here?
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. The
Yeah,
rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
And then it
The
stops.
railway ends here. That is strange.
Nothing to imagine. I'm guessing we could probably take a look at the switch too. Over here.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry and not be sunk. But the barge is curious, though. What if it passed Chesterfield? The mines were closed. See, I'm thinking there could be a possibility where it was loaded onto, like, the part of the train, like, the machine was, like, loaded on. Oh, actually. Oh. This will probably help. Somebody stole the rails number called the missing section. Quarry. If it was to the quarry. And if it passed Chester. Could have been sunk. Yeah, there we go. Mexicans drowned the children. There's still more? What? Oh, is that it? Oh, damn. I was thinking I could maybe talk to this guy and get some more information. Guessing no.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Oh, wow. That's a tough one. I'm not too certain what I would say is the truth. If it was sunk or if it's in the mines. Or maybe, okay, maybe the train is in the mines and the machine was loaded onto a barge, I would say. Could be I feel like that's maybe what's more likely. I feel like the train is in the mines. Because the whole, like, wanting to, like, why would they want to buy the mines if the mine just, like, doesn't mean anything? No. Yeah, so Robinson being the victim. It was not sunk. No, the Chileans were left. Yeah, I think this is what it was. I feel like I should go with A, just because we could save lives, as opposed to the political game. So I think I'm gonna go with blind justice here. And let's see if I was right.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Fun. We has
Well,
planned.
the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
He doesn't seem very happy about that. Oh.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh, frick. Yeah, I did think it should have another ending. Yeah, that's better.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
It was a very carefully planned murder. Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mine to hide their crime. Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans cost many lives. It was made to act quickly. Lestrade will be informed. Oh wow, that's wrong? Interesting. I'm still gonna go with it because that's what I felt like was correct. 22% solved the case the same way, 40% made the same moral choice. So then they sunk the train in the quarry instead? Or I guess I probably could have done it in such a way to make it that Robinson wasn't the victim. That's probably what actually happened. We'll probably find out right now. Yeah, Robinson probably was involved in some way, I guess.
happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Oh, frick. Did I get poisoned?
The pupil is dilated. The pupil... The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
1.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
1. Oh.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder.
Murder.
A vanishing weapon. The Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
A murder? Okay, so like the green means that that was correct, right? So the Mexicans did not. Okay, like I want to know like what happened then. The game itself won't tell me. Kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna guess that Mr. Robinson probably had something to do with the missing train. And so that's why just concluding that was like the wrong thing. I think Watson's playing tic-tac-toe. Probably. Classic Watson. Neat.
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Suspect.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the
Blinkhorn,
plump one,
huh?
Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here.
Probably
We
wasn't
even
either
had
of
to
them
pick
that
the
killed
lock
them
to
then.
enter.
Seems
I
too
see.
obvious.
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more detail.
Poison, perhaps? I mean, the fact that Holmes, poisoned himself and gave himself an antidote in the morning, I mean, afterwards, seems kind of hinting that poison might be involved here. Just
Good
my
day to you, Mr.
professional
Phillips. My name
opinion.
is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
But first, I'm going to look at you. Yes, light wrinkles. Grooms himself and lives alone. We're getting all the details here, aren't we? Shiny buttons? Very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Gonna take a look at this crotch. Oh, got here. A telegram sent today.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the
He
room was
opened the
clean,
baths.
and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Interesting.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Yes, I see. Alright, so where is steer? Steam.
These clothes belong to one of the clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes.
Ooh, champagne bottle.
Champagne for a special occasion. Unopened, it was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Interesting. Oh, dang.
Lord Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't look like just poison. That looks like some death. The eye taken out.
One hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Some dirt.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
I wonder what game he was playing on Steam.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous, do you know that?
Oh? Look at that, that's like a key.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Curious if there would be any imagination stuff.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Ah, so with the steam on, maybe that's how the murder was taken. When the murder was conducted.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Interesting.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too...
So I need something to grab that.
It's horrible. So Rodney, I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment. Mr. Holmes?
Can anyone give me...
What should we do next, Holmes?
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Please wait. I need to do something first.
Huh. Guess we maybe don't want to take them there just yet.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
No, I'm asking because I don't think it's important.
These baths are becoming sinister.
Mr. Holmes?
Ooh, we got a lot of things around here.
A glass plate negative. It is a glass plate... Glass plate negative.
So, nothing of interest was there?
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with no...
Named Sir Ron Bencliffe, a gentleman possesses wealth, known and very well. Chamber carries influence around political work. Alright, so we're maybe finding some sort of motivation. With whatever he found in Egypt. I guess he's like an archaeologist slash representative in Parliament?
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with... A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
We got some samples.
Tools used by... I will need these...
Oh, tongs, cool. That will let me get into the brazier, take that metal piece out. And I have a hunch that I'm probably going to have to take that back to the house to more properly look at.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Oh, frick.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Damn, go in, Watson. Go off, King.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Alright, seems to be all that was down this way. That's how we get out. There's a steam room to wait to the office. Alright, let's grab whatever was in the brazier. Now we have it.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Let's see if he can, if the inspector can help us with moving the crap.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to...
Oh, wait. Maybe we can talk to
All
him.
these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
I just want to see if now that we've done some things, if I can talk to any of them, or...
I don't want to stay here.
No. Then that's where I could probably send him down to the yard.
I'm...
Scotland Yard.
Mr. Holmes,
None list.
Mr. Holmes?
Neat. I think first head back to Baker Street and analyze the stuff that we have. With whatever potential information we'll get from that. And then head to the interrogation. Someone should pass Watson the auxiliary cord so we can play some music. Alright, first things first, search the newspaper. Sir Rodney's draft.
That is not the one. That is not the one. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not. That is not. That is.
Letters? Oh, those are what echoes are.
That is not.
Wait, hold up.
That is not the one I need.
Where I need to go over to 1893. Ben Cliff's mummy. Mummy was found with an enucleated eye and posed in an unusual position. Right hand was tense, as if reaching out for something or to someone. The mummy was. That's kind of like the position he was found.
Here it is.
That is really interesting.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
And now we have this stuff to analyze.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
Fool's gold.
Selenite,
Selenite.
white clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans. Let us analyze this blood sample. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen. Let us see. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver. I must take a pipette. The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
Alright, now I think we're ready to head to the Scotland Yard.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen.
What do we have here?
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
So nothing really of interest on his crap.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
What if he was poisoned and like went crazy and killed himself or something? Huh. Doesn't have
An ordinary
refrigerated,
pencil.
whatever that word is. Probably gonna be. Yes, nope.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may... The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
They almost found it. Something.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Take the overs on the phone.
This ring was most likely the one... An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel. I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. An old and rather dirty coin.
BII 7? Final Fantasy 7? Let's go.
A hand-drawn map.
We got ourselves a map. Interrogation time.
Please escort.
Alright, let's check out Pitkin first.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
He's an aristocrat.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Alright.
Please escort this
Blinkhorn
suspect
time.
for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Percival. What a name. Not recent earthwork.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did
Pretty
you do?
good. We're on
Well, the door was
case 3
stuck,
now.
and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Someone was murdered in a steam room while a bunch of
Garrow
people were in there.
couldn't fly.
So, finding out how it happened is
Can you
pretty much what we're
recall
doing right
any
now.
recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Yeah,
Did you
okay.
place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Alright, Mr. Garrow time.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
He seems like he's hiding something. He's sweating. Dirty clothes. And he's superstitious.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from
hard.
you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Maybe that melted silver
Had Sir
is the
Rodney exhibited
weapon.
any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
So,
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
You put silver in
What?
it?
No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Alright, so now we can probably put some things together here. Oh, we got a lot of things. Why would Sir Ronnie be hiding anything? Could his discovery be the motive of the crime? Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. Garrow's drug. Inside the brazier is the glasses? Yeah, the possible weapon. The blood? That was food, water. Blinkhorn's work was saved at the arrival of Sir Rodney by a high cost from Blinkhorn's interest. He doesn't seem like someone who was humiliated. I think he was interested. I don't think he was humiliated. So I'm gonna put that for now. Stolen notes. Alright, so now we can go and take a look at the body. It's down here in the morgue.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
The bruising is in lines. Some light bruising, caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Maybe that's the thing he went on a couple days ago. Going into a cave or something, maybe? And I think that's all of the exam.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
The wound and the liquid blood, I'm thinking. That's what doesn't really match up. The presence of water is due to the humidity. The presence of water and blood is on it. Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I think it's unexplained at the moment. Strange wound. Like we found on the map at Baker Street. Alright, so I guess we're heading back to Baker Street. But I am gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. And I got some coffee. Right, so, Baker Street. So let's see, this is kind of interesting. The first case was basically just straight up murder with like a couple of different suspects. And also like a kind of like morally just murder in retrospect. Second was figuring out what happened with the train and some stolen property. This one is kind of heading in an interesting direction. I'm going with either the one guy who's medicated, if like he took too much and had some sort of hallucination and killed him because of it. The other thing I'm thinking is like maybe a suicide happened. Because I don't feel like it's gonna be you know, something like supernatural happened. Part over here, that's the map, right? Yeah.
Now we have two maps.
So I don't think
combine.
I think Sherlock Holmes, like typically speaking, the stories don't really have supernatural stuff. Like rarely, if ever. I feel like it was mentioned that it was like in North London, right? I can't rotate this. I am like totally lost. Oh, here? I mean, that kind of looks... Don't know what that big old X there. Or this?
Watson, pack your bag.
Oh my god.
We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked
so
on
obvious
Sir
now that I
Rodney's
put it
map.
where it's supposed to be.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Well, Mr. Holmes, we're going to find out.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care.
Domum Hadriano? Is that a name?
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Interesting. Holmes and Mithras were over. Juno or Neptune. And this part revealed by a clever stone rope mechanism. Oh, and we know that he, Sir Rodney had like a rope burn around his waist. So that's probably related. Metal cubes. The knife used is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. The myth of the golden knife is a key. The golden knife carries a curse, so it will spill the blood of the unworthy who dare to touch it. That may be explaining our murder weapon a little bit. Area 1... that word.
Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking. The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge.
Area 2, it's...
I don't need the ropes, for now. Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush. I don't need the ropes, for now.
We're definitely going to be needing those ropes, though. Eventually. Tablimium?
It is a statue of Minerva. It is a statue... Neptune. It is a broken statue of a bull. Construction hooks. This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
That's very loud water.
The gastrophants were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Some more documents. Venkless power. By nuisance. Oh, okay. Okay, I think Rodney was a part of some sort of cult. Seems to be where we're getting at here. Something more on the shelves? Oh, another document. Calvin Hobbes. He froze Mr. Arkin's nose by the art. P.S. I ate Hobbes's tuna sandwich. Rude.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. This is a The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Are we gonna have to like reconstruct the crossbow? That would be kind of interesting. What's our new thing? Hitkin's complaint. Pickens expects to receive much of value. The work will increase the vast. Pickens feels rather uncomfortable postponing public. No, wait, Pickens wanted. No, Pickens seemed kind of worried. I don't know. I think I'm on defense with that one. I have to change my mind when we get
This
new.
railway is used to remove
clues.
rubble from the site.
And I think next we gotta head down here.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
I feel like a real archaeologist now. Ah, that's the a bathhouse, right?
I can see now.
The rain is. Oh no.
Frigidarium.
Oh,
It
the
is
Frigidarium.
located at the Roman baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
Visit the Frigidarium. First, though, we have some dialogue, right? Find a use for all of this stuff. Okay. I think I'll head back to Baker Street and do that. Maybe that'll give me like another dialogue thing, and then I'll head to Scotland Yard. Maybe smack out 2 things before I head to the Frigidarium.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Position them in accordance to order with each other.
I will count this piece as a starting point.
So then that needs to be like that, right?
It is a mold, and it is ready for
Yeah, I'll just
casting.
skip that, 'cause that doesn't seem like a fun puzzle. It seems tedious.
The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. So
I'm here for the
Rodney
mystery,
has made
not
a
the
reconstruction
minigames.
of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
Pour one out for the homie. Looks pretty tasty.
Now let us see what we have here.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Check if we can create a silver knife materials found.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold. It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. Now I can proceed further.
Pour the sauce.
The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed further.
Oh, it worked.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Alright, so we discovered some new things there. That was pretty cool. Let's head to the refrigeratarium. Because we'll probably discover things there, and then we can, like, probably go back to Scotland Yard and have more information, so it's, like, more, like, dialogue and shit to go through. So that seems like the, smarter thing to do at this point, I think.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Excellent. Radio? Big room.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
Is this going to be like a certain order I have to put everything in? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. Am I supposed to know what order this is supposed to... Or does that mean it's wrong? Maybe only the ones that are in green I'm supposed to touch? The only hint we have is like what, Cyclops forging the thing with the Valor dude. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what the clues we have. They're supposed to tell you like which ones are supposed to be pushed or not. I mean, it could be that I have to like talk to someone else to figure it out. Don't I have like a picture of the I think I have like a picture of it, the radium or whatever. Don't know if that, if I still have that, or maybe no. I'm just going to assume that I don't know the answer to that yet.
These baths are becoming sinister.
Phillips can't help.
We don't have many leads here.
Yeah, I think maybe we can do some more interrogating to figure something out.
Please. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse. Ha!
Ha! Good one.
Please. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, and we had hoped that... it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Please escort...
He's probably not going to know it.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Okay, well, that got me something. His behavior. Garrow is tortured by his obsession with the mythos courage to be driven an insane conditioned person. No, calling he's victim of old medications. For his state person. Illness? I'm not sure. I wonder what the importance of that champagne is going to be. That gave me some new clues.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
That was pretty much it. Anything with the... I really have no clue what we can do at the baths with pushing in certain stones. And I doubt you're supposed to brute force it. There's gotta be like some way you figure out what exactly you're supposed to do. So I'm thinking maybe at the excavation site there's gonna be something more we can do. Like maybe now we can do something with all the ropes and stuff.
I don't...
I feel like there's gonna be something in there that like we need to like look at.
I don't need the ropes for now.
And anything we can maybe do with the statues?
Construction hooks.
Like obviously we're gonna come back here at some point. I don't know what to do now.
Neptune, the god of the sea. It is a statue of Minerva.
Wasn't there another statue that was something of interest?
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
guess I do have to go to the bathhouse. Maybe that's what we have to push in. Vulcan, Cyclops, Neptune, and Minerva. Maybe there's 4 things relating to them that are supposed to be pushed in. So I think one of the things I could push was like a trident. It's like that would be Neptune. I think one was a helmet, which maybe was Vulcan or the Cyclops. Let's try refrigerator. So, helmet. Oh, maybe this is it. So, that's a helmet. And the trident. Yeah, it's like spider, don't need spider. Maybe this is it. A jug? Don't need the jug then. The trident? That's Neptune. Wait.
A symbol.
How did I not notice that last time? Isn't that like what they use for like medical stuff? Or am I thinking of something else? Right, so then the scorpion, we also don't need the scorpion. The wreath would... Okay, so the wreath would not be needed. Yeah, I thought it looked similar. The one-eyed face. Yeah. Oh, I'm so dumb. I guarantee you this like symbol here
hidden
is the one. I just wasn't paying attention. Like all the ones that you need probably have that little symbol there. Bring back the ship. So the helmet should have symbol too.
Hidden sign. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
To reveal their secret.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
Neat. Aha. So then that's where he went. He went down there. From here, right?
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. I cannot see anything. I need some light. I cannot.
How to make light. Where is Watson?
What should we do next, Holmes?
How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. A sack of crude salt. Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
7 grades of first.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago. The fire casts a shadow on the floor. It resembles a bull. The pillar collapsed a long time.
I see, I'll have to use my imagination after I like this one.
It resembles a bull. That is the symbol of Neptune. It is very similar to... mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Interesting.
We cannot go any further. A shovel, not from the Roman era. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified bodies. We're in some type... Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
How dreadful. Judging by the broken orbit, this poor fellow met a death similar to Sir Rodney's.
That is really curious.
This shoe is not from the Roman era. It is medieval at best. This man was a tomb raider who met with an unfortunate end.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
I think we're in some kind of catacomb. Just a guess. So is that it for here? Bridge here seems to see. The only way we can do at this point is analyze that glass and stuff. I mean, I think that's all I'm supposed to do here. Whoever passed the trident in the bowl will find Mithra. Seems to be the clue we got from there. I'm gonna assume that the Mithranium is, like, not down there. I think it's, like, hidden. What if it's in the steam room? Past Neptune and the Bull. Slightly curious if there's anything else in the office. Maybe we can look at now. Probably not.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my...
Champagne is still here. Well, I guess all like evidence of crime, whatever, so you can. Oh.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Oh, so I can't actually leave the room with that on. Like, I'm curious if, like, I'm gonna have to, like, if you do something in this room later on, it's going to, like, reveal another room or some shit. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Oh, is that the St. Albans? Alright, let's analyze that first, and then we'll go to the excavation site. Cast Neptune on the pole. Analysis time. So that probably goes up there, like in the corner. That's the corner piece, that's the bottom piece. Bottom right piece, I think. That goes there, I think. Or maybe. Wait, no, I think that's like that. That has to be the top left. It's gotta be like around the bottom. Do I actually go there? Okay, it puts pieces together if I actually get it right. Isn't it? Huh. There we go.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph. Ice cream. Ice. Ice. Salt. Ice. Ice. Salt. Salt. Ice. 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 Salt. Another archaeologist, most probably. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Sir Rodney.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Someone was experimenting with Roman method of ice. Create an ice knife. Check if an ice knife can be created with the materials found.
If I wish to shape the ice knife,
Or water.
ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts. I think that ice should be added. A block of ice. I have a
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
a block of ice.
Why is it rising again?
A block of ice. Ice. Ice, salt.
Wait, do I need to... Right?
Ice, salt. Before beginning, I think that I...
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
Ice,
It keeps going up, though. Like... Alright, whatever. This is dumb.
An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves
That
is
would
a small puddle on
explain.
the ground.
That explains why there was water with the blood. Those ice weapon. Oh, maybe that's why the champagne was brought. But didn't Rodney bring it himself? This one was recreated and then preserved inside the champagne. Oh, the question is though, if an ice knife ended up being the weapon that was used, why was there silver in the brazier? A question we may answer after I get back from using the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Now let's see what we can figure out here. I'm guessing we're going to find out the mithranium is hidden, like, underneath this thing here. Alright, we got hook. I bet you now I can grab the rope from over here, too. Naturally. There's nothing to do with that, though. Come on. So it's between the bull and Neptune?
It is a broken statue of a bull.
This guy?
It is a statue of Minerva, Neptune, the god of the sea.
Maybe over here with the crossbow thing? I'm thinking.
This is a reproduction.
The bridge gears. Alright, bridge. Which is that thing? Oh no, I can't get over there.
Volk. The site.
Okay, so it's definitely not the pits.
Neptune, the god. It is a statue of Minerva.
Oh, that's the bridge. Like, literal bridge.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. There might be something behind the... I have to find a way of...
So now we could use the crossbow to fire something over there? Yeah. So.
I should use the... I should use...
that a piece there? Oh.
I should use the...
There we go.
Those wings on the bridge. Perfect target. This one is ready. This one is ready. The bridge is ready.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Heck. Yes. Let's just get to the end. Game mode does not have the best minigame controls.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium. I saw this... I saw...
Well, it went to this one when I entered, so I'm gonna go this way first. Oh jeez, it's like a puzzle. I was wrong. Oh, it's like a weight distribution thing. And not for oh. Well, I appreciate the concept behind it. That's for sure. Hey there, Meep. Hope you're doing well. Dagger or Christmas wreath? Let's go with Christmas wreath. They both led to the same place? What? What was the point of that? That's what they unlocked, right? Those two? That's just confusing. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, this is not Danganronpa. This is Sherlock Holmes. Let's do a Christmas wreath again. Well, I just went around in a circle. Alright, don't know what I did, but I'm pretty certain I went the right way. Thank you, Meep, I appreciate it. Luckily, a lot of puzzles you can just kind of skip if you don't like doing them, which is something I appreciate the game doing.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it? This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
Ah, Sir Rodney maybe tried to get to it.
Remember, he went no further than the catacomb underneath.
Oh, no, the murderer.
The murderer left this lamp. It's the golden knife. How to get it?
Huh.
Watson, I need your help.
This does mean, though, that multiple people would have been needed to get to that knife. I think we have accomplices in this murder. I think now I have to figure out which one of these opens area I need to go to. Switch over to... Wait, can Watson get to that from there? Oh no, he's locked in. So what, this one will get him over to the next area? Yeah, that's the one I needed. That gets me to the... Wait. That gets me to the knife, but I think Sherlock is locked in now. Oh, no. Never mind.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
Motive, vengeance. His earnest prejudice is worried about the cat's sorrow and made discovery lose his chance of a lifetime. Blinkhorn using the Silver Knight. You know, to take over the credit for the discovery of the book. I don't know about that one. That's I don't know, he doesn't strike me as someone who would do that. We still have more to investigate this thing anyway. The other way is going to be that. I figure out how to get Watson out of there. Wait, that's bad if Sherlock is stuck in there.
I cannot leave Holmes trapped here alone, even though he did.
How do we both get out, though? Like, that's the problem here. How do we both get out?
The door controlled by this mechanism is already open.
Oh, it's open permanently. Okay. And I just have to get them both, like, out here. Oh, wait, no, it's not open. What? Yeah, like, it closed again.
The door controlled by this mechanism is already open.
That's the only thing I can turn with Watson, and that's not helping me, though. Oh! I missed that. Okay, I bet you pulling that lever is going to open up all the doors. So that's how I get Sherlock out.
This mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it could...
There we go.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithra?
Puzzle solved. And I imagine we're probably just about at the end of this case. Yes, this book contains a many titty. Really, that's all the clues, huh? Well, let's see what we can come up with. Motive: paranoia. Garrow's suffering was too great after Sir Rodney's grand discovery. Garrow lived about 5 years of paranoia. Garrow used a silver knife. He killed Sir Rodney in a fit of obsession due to his intense nervous state. Not whether he was suffering to perform a ritual killing, he used a silver pleasure. Condemn him, absolve them. What else do we have? Pickens' worries. Combined with that, Pickens on the vast capacity of permanent expectations. Pitkin using the silver. Murder hid weapon inside the ice bucket of champagne. After the attack, the knife was left to melt, so process water and blood. So Pitkin would use the ice knife. He believes the mystery of the murder was help. He was the legitimate owner of the baths and Sir Ron was about to take over the rights. The banquet had accepted the compromise. Well, I do think it was an ice knife that was used because of the blood. So I think that was it. Not, but then why was there a big chunk of silver? So that's the thing, like, both of those make sense. Is it just, like, not supposed to have a definitive answer? Or am I, like, overlooking something? I do feel like Pitkin would be the most likely person, to do it. I don't know. It's hard to choose. I feel like I must be missing something because I could see why. Like, I don't think it was Garrow. I feel like I could see why Pitkin would do it. Blinkhorn. Kills Sarani to avenge and abuse. I don't think it was Blinkhorn, no. I don't think it was Blinkhorn. I think it was Pitkin. Out of these three people, I would say. Also, what do the glasses mean? A silver knife seems more likely, I guess, now. Because the water might just be like the moisture from the steam. I'm gonna go with Pitkin's silver knife. I think that's what I want to go with. Because if that melted silver isn't the knife, then like what else would it be? It doesn't make any sense if it's not the knife. Unless someone just like threw a bunch of silver in there to like mislead us, which I guess could be possible. Then also like the champagne could have just been coincidental.
Why did you bring me here? I saw that you released the others.
Sir Gregory, I would ask that you listen carefully to what I'm intending to reveal to Inspector Lestrade. You murdered Sir Rodney Bentcliffe in cold blood, and you did it for money.
What? No, that's not true.
I'm afraid that it is. The ingenious ghost weapon that you used only served to prove the premeditation.
You're insane.
It was a spectacular felony, one that intrigued the police and encouraged the press. Scandal is an excellent means of bringing the public's attention to your baths. And eventually, of course, it brought me too.
You have it all wrong.
Well, I didn't expect you to possess much in the way of courage. May you be a fraction more inspired before you meet the hangman. Farewell, Sir Gregory.
Oh, it's evidently wrong. Heck. I'm already going with it. 2% solve the case the same way. 77% of people made the same moral choice, though. What did everyone else think, though? Like, did people not think it was him? The Abbey Grange affair. I think this is where we'll be stopping, though. Basically, did another case and a half today. Yeah, not bad. Each case seems to take like about 2 hours and like 15, 30-ish minutes. Like I anticipated when I first started this, I figured it'd be like 4 screens.
The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.